Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. A little louder. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, I am Stanley and I welcome you all to the 106th meeting of HSR Toastmasters Club. Before we get started, let's play a quick game just to refresh ourselves. Right? I'm going to divide the group into two. So this section will be email, this section is TP. Alright? We have a few additional members in the but that's alright. So what's the game? I'll explain the game to you. You have to make two distinguished sounds. One is yay, and really with energy. Yay! And the second one is Right? So let's get started. So for team A, I'm going to instruct my right hand. If I hold my palm up, it will say yay. If I hold my palm down and my left hand is team B, it will say right? I'll interchange as required. I'll increase the tempo. It'll be fun. Right? Awesome. Can I request you all to stand up? Thank you. So let's do a trial now. Okay? Ready?
Yay! Yay!
Very good. Excellent. So, a little more energy, please. The sequence is the loudest. Right? Now it's going to be tricky. So I'm going to change the sequence. I'm going to be fast. Everyone needs to make that sound and follow me as best as possible. Okay? Alright. Ready?
Yay! 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 Yay!
Okay. That was wonderful. Thank you very much. Just have a seat. I'm going to be your sergeant of arms today's meeting. Before we get started, I have 3 ground rules that I want to bring to your attention. The first one, I kindly request you all to switch off your mobile phones or put it in silent. Don't want to get this, have the speakers get distracted while speaking. So, kindly switch off. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And the second rule is whenever you want to excuse yourself, get some water or use the washroom, you can do so, but not during the speech. Like speakers, please do so at the end of the speech when there are people. Right? Third rule is speakers, please refrain from talking about topics about sex, religion, politics, topics. Water cans are here to my left, and the washroom is directly these other sides. There was a particular shoe company that sent 2 salesmen to Africa. They wanted to see the demand for shoes in Africa. They sent one salesman to East Africa and the other one to West Africa. And a week later, both the salesmen were ready with their summary. So first salesman calls up the headquarters and he says, nobody wears shoes, there is no demand. Now the second salesman calls in, he says, nobody wears shoes, there's a huge demand. Send in all the inventory. Ladies and gentlemen, if we have a positive attitude, we will be able to find the right opportunity. It all starts with that opening of the mind. At Toastmasters, we empower individuals to become effective communicators and great leaders. Toastmasters was started by Ralph C. Smith back in the 1900s when he was with YMCA. Today, our organization has 352,000 memberships in 16,400 clubs spread across 141 countries. Any typical Toastmaster meeting, you would see three different sections. One is the prepared speeches, then the table topic section, finally, evaluation section. Prepared speeches is where existing members of Toastmaster Club take their turns to come and present on a prepared speech. It's part of their ongoing curriculum. The second interesting section is the table topic section, where every member gets to participate. The table topic master is on the stage. He will invite one of the members to come up and talk about a specific topic for a minute or two. These are impromptu speeches. Thirdly, the evaluation section, where the respective evaluators come up on stage and provide a summary of evaluation for the prepared speeches and a summary, a feedback for roll takers. But today's meeting is special. Not going to have any of those sections. Instead, we have two interesting table topic sections. Because today is the installation ceremony of the newly elected executive members of HSR Toastmasters Club. Now, before I invite the next member on stage, she loves to interact with diverse people, believes that every person is unique with a certain aspect that adds value to her life. She loves traveling and teaching. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the outgoing president of HSR Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Vasanthi.
Outgoing president of HSR Toastmasters Club. Wonderful introduction that you gave over there. It kind of energized me even though I shared my introduction with you. But having said that, this is like it just happened yesterday when I became president of the club, and now 1 year already over, having served 2 terms, and I'm finally the outgoing president of HSR Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the presence of a few distinguished people who are here with us today. Toastmaster Rishabh Mehta, Area 1 Director. Anurag Mukherjee, Area Director, J2. President Toastmaster Priyanka Nepal Toastmasters. Our Pathways Ambassador Toastmaster Ala. And a huge strength behind HSR Toastmasters, if I have to name each and every one of them, I think I will probably run out of time. Nevertheless, they are present over here. Some of them are not present over here. The reason for being the reason for HSR Toastmasters to what it is today. Before I begin, I would like to share a small experience with you all. when I was in college, I was in hostel, and that was like the first time I was away from my parents. And we had this system every week we were allowed to go home. It was a Ramakrishna missionary, and they were very strict. It was a women's college, and they were very strict. They wouldn't allow us until and unless we get a letter from our parents or the parents themselves come. And in college, can you all imagine that happening? Well, it happened to us. And every week, promptly, my letter would arrive from Bangalore. My father was in Bangalore, I was in Coimbatore. And somehow, that one week, it just got missed. And as luck would have it, the college was breaking for 5 days. My letter didn't arrive on time. And the warden did not allow me to go. I cried, and somehow I just couldn't move her. She just refused. She said, we have a lot of other girls staying back. We have, of course, I'm here. We have a lot of other lecturers and professors here in the campus. You're not alone, so just stay back. I didn't know what to do. I was there in the waiting area till evening. We had prayers in the evening. After the prayers, we went back to our rooms. I was very uncomfortable going back into my room alone. Otherwise, a very noisy one. And after some time, I just thought I'd just pull myself together and check out who is there. Probably maybe a friend of mine. And I just went downstairs and I heard noise coming out from one particular room. And I just walked in. I knocked the door and I just walked in. I knew this room belonged to a group of special people. When I say special people, they were not disabled otherwise. They were blind. They were blind. And somehow, in our entire college, this group of people was always aloof. Yet, they were probably the happiest group of all. I just walked in and I told them, and I kind of broke down also in front of them. And they all came and hugged me. I mean, just looking for my hands to hold, looking for my cheeks. And they all touched me and they all said, don't worry, we're all there. They were juniors, they were seniors. They were all around me trying to console me and tell me, don't worry, it's okay, we'll have a good time. We'll do this, we'll do that. And somehow they just, kind of pepped me up and we all went for dinner. And from that moment, I kind of, didn't feel alone anymore. Those 5 days just went off like that. I did not think about my parents. I did not think about people my friends who had actually left, gone for their vacation, who were there with their parents, having a good time, enjoying good food. All that I was happy with was being around these people. One after the other, there were a lot of struggles that came up in life for me. Whenever there was something, standing face to, looking at me in my eyes and standing right in front of me, any challenge that came right in front of me, the only incident I could think of were these blind girls in my time. I had my eyes. I did have another chance to go back home and be with my parents. When I heard the stories of some of them, I learned that about a few of them were abandoned. They were there because the missionary had adopted them. There were a few of them who were kind of left there because their parents did not want to take care of a blind girl. I was shocked. Till today, that one incident is my motivation the entire life. When I joined Toastmasters, I was here to learn something. And when I came in for the first meeting, I saw what a lively club it was like it is today. And I always thought I'd probably be there sitting amongst you, the audience, and enjoying speeches, people coming on stages and on stage, and watching people take up responsibilities and just be at ease. But just 2 months later, when I joined, Asa told me you have to take up the role of Vice President Education. And I was privileged. I was like, wow, I'm the chosen one. And I did not know what I had. The kind of leader Asta was definitely motivated me to take up the role in a jiffy like that. But weeks together into the role, and Mia. the kind of challenges I have to face. I mean, I stopped thinking about those blind girls and I said, stop wasting your time and get into the role immediately. But friends, having said that, I do not mean to say that I did not enjoy being Vice President of Education. Each and every moment that I served as Vice President of Education at HSR Toastmasters was a learning experience. Every time I had to take up a coach, I had to pitch in, I had to pull in, I had to drag people, I had to push people. Whatever it is, I learned, and I learned. I see right in front of me a whole bunch of people who are going to probably take the club to the next level. There is no doubt about it. But at the same time, I would also like to say that my learning doesn't stop over here. Even though I'm going to be soon joining you all and be a part of the audience over there thereafter, I hope so. I will still be learning and probably I will still be leading because I know my role doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here. I have people who look up to me for a lot of things. I have people whom I look up to for a lot of things. And this process, this journey is going to continue. With this, I would like to first thank my team. A lot of them are not here because I served 2 terms. So the first term, I don't see anybody over here. Nevertheless, I would like to thank them as well because I'm one person who kind of get emotional. When I say emotional, I don't break down into tears. I get wild and angry. But these friends actually taught me that it's okay if things don't work out well. It's okay. If you don't find people and you have to do something, do some rearrangements, if it's not going to be the way you plan, you don't have to get upset about it. That is all what leadership is about. You have to fit into everything. And you have to show that you're not scared, you're not wild, you're not angry, all that because you're a leader. You have to lead from the front. But yes, there were times when I had to actually, be the real teacher. But having said that, I have learned from each and every one in my team. To begin with, I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart Toastmaster Shivika, who actually is a very soft, sweet girl, but very, very strong from inside. I have not seen her throw up like the way I did when I was Vice President of Education. I remember the kind of arguments I would get into with Astha and all others. But I feel ashamed, in front of this girl because she has not reacted. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivika, for supporting me and encouraging me every time you arrange for all these things. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivika. The next person I would like to thank is Toastmaster Gubana. More than the club member, she is a very good friend of mine also now. We have had times where we have shared a lot of personal things as well, but nevertheless, we have always been connected with Toastmasters. So whenever we spoke, I think we spoke about the good that we could do for the club. Silently working behind the curtains and making sure that we go for those membership awards. And to be very, very honest, had it not been for the way she worked, I don't think these things would have been easy. One big round to Toastmaster Deepika. Oh my goodness, this girl has a lot to share, lot to teach. And she also shames me on many occasions. When we talk of technology, we talk of things that we can do, which is like very, very easy. And I keep wondering, how did it slip past my mind? And the kind of ideas that she comes up, the kind of boost, the kind of push that she gives in the group, to the entire team, I mean mind. Toastmaster Deepika. actually not here with us. He has shifted base to Bangalore. But again, a silent worker. Toastmaster Naresh and Toastmaster Bhuvana together have actually earned these awards for us. Though he was not able to make it to all the meetings, yet we were there on call as late as 11 or 12 in the night, making sure that things happen on time so that our guests who become our members are not inconvenienced. So, ladies and gentlemen, though he's not here, one big round of applause. Toastmaster Gomati. Anytime you feel depressed, anytime you walk in to the club with a heavy mind, just talk to him for about 2 minutes. You will forget anything and everything under the roof. That is Toastmaster. I mean, he can actually keep your spirits alive, and he could take your spirits to the seventh sky. Toastmaster Gomati has always been a motivating person. He's always, again, he also comes up with very, very unique ideas. In fact, the online voting system was totally his baby. One big round of applause. Vamsi, if I can say, he is more like a younger brother to me because that's the way he treats me, an elder sister and not the president of the club. And
Sister.
And if there is anything that I need that needs to be taken care of at the last moment, I can bank on him. Every time, whether it has been extra chairs or any snacks that we need to gather up, people, it was always Toastmaster Vamsi carrying me on his, I don't know what bike was that? Whatever. Alright, did I miss anybody? Achay, my goodness, how could I? Toastmaster Achay, when he walked into the club, he looked like a grade 4 boy to me, actually. Actually, to be very honest, one timid, shy fellow who walked in and would actually come up and ask me so many things. And pretend, I would say, as if he didn't know anything. And ladies and gentlemen, mind-blowing thing that he does now, he actually comes up with unique ideas, actually solutions to problems that could arise in the club. If you have to ask anybody for solutions to the problems in the club, Toastmaster Ajit is the person to look for. Toastmaster Alright, I hope I haven't left anybody, but if I have to name people, it will go on and on and on because this club has grown in leaps and bounds, and the best thing that I hear about this club is that it is very lively. And this is basically because not only of the members, but also of the guests who come here regularly and being part of this meeting, probably sending other things to the back seat and giving this as a priority. Ladies and gentlemen, the guests deserve a big round of applause as well. And now that I've spoken about the guests, I would like to have a quick round of introduction for those who are visiting us for the first time, starting probably from the end over there.
Hi everyone, my name is Abhi Pandey and this is my third time. So yeah, so I came here. My purpose to improve my communication and interact with people. I'm actually from Ballari. I stayed here, completed my PUC this year, and joined architecture. And I want to I'm here to develop my skill.
Nice to have you.
Hi, my name is Rahul Vinod. I stay in HSR only. It's my first time here. Happy to announce a celebration meeting or something, installation meeting. Thank you.
My name is Baju Chandra Singh and this is my first time here. So I want to work on my communication and leadership qualities. That's why I came here.
Nice.
My name is Pavitra Viswas. So this is the first time visiting here. So again, my purpose is same. I have to improve my communication skill. So probably I'm going through the mid-career crisis. I thought it's the right place to visit. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Saurabh Dheer. I've been planning a lot of I have to come here, and then finally today I've come here, and I'm from Delhi, and shifted to Bangalore 5 months back. So that's it.
I work for Tata India, and I got to know about Toastmaster in this line. Just same purpose, communication skills.
Hi everyone, my name is Vardhan Sharma. So I'm basically from Chandigarh. I'm a software engineer.
Hello everyone, my name is Sangeet. I used to work with ITC Limited, and I'm about to start my MBA from Stanford in 2 months. So basically, I'm very free right now, so I thought that's what
Hello everyone, I am Vaibhav Gupta. I recently shifted to Bangalore. This is my first time here, and I want to enhance my position leadership.
Hi, good evening. Myself EVS Prakash. I am from Uppertex Toastmaster Club. I came here to learn myself in a new things, and I want to networking, and I want to be a new shape, a new learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Vishal. It's my first time here, and I came here for the purpose of to develop my other aspect of my life, that is to develop my personality and
My name is Naeem. I'm from Hyderabad. I've come here to make the innovations that I have in terms of publishing.
Okay, so before we move on to the next important session, I would also like to take this opportunity and begin with, or I don't know if I'm beginning or it has already begun, with warmly welcoming the new members of the club. Can I please request you to stand up wherever you are, the new members of the club? New members. New members, not the just the new members who have already joined HSR Toastmasters.
Who joined?
Last. Please from okay. I know one thing. Sit down. Sit down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our new members. Alright, to take this meeting forward, I would now like to invite on stage one dynamic, one very interesting personality who I've probably met only twice, but nevertheless I have heard so much about this person that it's just kind of overwhelms me to hear to know that he has now become the area director for our area. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Anirudh Mukherjee, area director.
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. For those new members and guests who are returning here for 3 times, I am assuming the meetings were all fun. And the gentleman in the back, you are here for the special meeting today. And this will be special. Because unlike all the fun meetings, installation is a serious business. Club officers would come here and take an oath to serve all of you in best of their ability. Right? When I joined Toastmasters, I joined it for fun. My friends were there, cute girls were there, and my manager was not there. But when I came for my own installation, that was the time I realized what is the gravity of the office that I am going to take. and I try my best to scare all of your new community members. I have the script with me because I'm told not to deviate from it, so I'm going to read. Right? Before we begin, you already had some of the previous committee members here. Can we have all of them stand up? Previous club officers. Super. Thank you, guys. Thank you because you have made this club what it is right now. It is known for its energy, its enthusiasm, little bit of emotions, I hope. But very well done. This club stands here at this high pedestal because of you. On behalf of HSR Toastmasters Club, District 92 and Toastmasters International, I extend my gratitude and warm thanks to all. Now I have to read this line, so please bear with me. I hereby discharge you from all of the duties and responsibilities of your respective offices. Now let's have another round of applause and then we'll have to. Now, I will request all the elected officers to come forward and join me on the stage as and when I